to invite our student keynote speaker, Destiny Isis Ortiz Leon, a student with Silver Valley High School. Let's give Destiny a warm welcome.
Hello, everybody. Buenas noches a todos los presentes. Me llamo Destiny Isis Ortiz León. Soy hija de Emanuel Ortiz e Itamar León. Today, I have the privilege of sharing with you the countless benefits of being bilingual. Growing up, my parents made it a goal to make sure I understood how important it was to speak both English and Spanish fluently. It wasn't just about learning two languages. It was about having the tools to navigate two different cultures. We moved to the United States from Puerto Rico when I was around 3 years old. One of my parents' greatest hopes was that I would not only adapt to life here, but also maintain my connection to my Puerto Rican roots. As a child in the US, English came easily. I heard it everywhere, at school, on social media, in cartoons, and in everyday interactions. Naturally, I became more comfortable with English, and as I got older, I began to notice that my Spanish started to slip away. Although Spanish was technically my first language, speaking English became second nature. While Spanish involved more effort and seemed like a chore, it got to a point where I'd avoid speaking Spanish altogether because I didn't feel confident in expressing myself as clearly or as freely as I could in English. As time went on, I started speaking to my parents in English more often, but they always responded with, "En español, Destiny." At the time, I couldn't understand why they were pushing me so hard to speak it. I would think, why does it matter? I live in the US now, and English is all I need, right? Or so I thought, but my parents knew what I didn't at the time. Fast forward to when I was a little older, around 5th grade, I would talk to my abuela and Titi Linda a lot. I got comfortable with leaning more towards English, and eventually I realized that I wasn't just losing my ability to speak Spanish, I was losing the ability to build deeper connections with people who spoke only Spanish. I started seeing bilingualism as a gift. It's not just about being able to speak two languages, it's about opening doors both in my personal life and in future careers that would otherwise remain closed. As I started to reconnect with my family in Puerto Rico, I came to understand how important Spanish was, not just as a language, but as a bridge to my heritage and culture. Being bilingual isn't just about personal connections, it brings many other advantages. Studies show that bilingualism boosts cognitive abilities like memory, problem solving, and creativity. Bilingual people are also better at multitasking. These benefits impact all areas of life, from school to career success. For example, at my job, I'm often asked to help Spanish-speaking customers because they feel more comfortable communicating in Spanish. No solo en el trabajo, sino en casa también. Mi mamá es una persona muy importante para mí, y nuestra conexión no sería tan fuerte si yo no hablara español. Mudarse a los Estados Unidos fue algo que mi mamá nunca imaginó cuando era chiquita, así que aprender inglés no le parecía importante. Ahora, a veces le resulta difícil comunicarse en inglés. En esos momentos veo lo especial e importante que es poder hablar los dos idiomas, inglés y español. Puedo ayudar a mi mamá y a otras personas que tengan dificultades con el inglés, y eso para mí es un gran orgullo. In today's society, being bilingual is incredibly valuable. In the US, Spanish is the second most spoken language, so being fluent in English and Spanish provides a major advantage in fields like business, education, healthcare, and government. Employers often seek bilingual candidates for their ability to connect with a wider range of clients and bridge cultural gaps in many careers. Bilingualism can even lead to higher salaries and more advancement opportunities. For me, being bilingual has created an appreciation within me for other cultures. Language is not just a tool for communication. It's a way to understand different perspectives and connect with people from diverse backgrounds. It helps me better understand both my heritage in a world that changes and becomes more diverse every day. In the end, I see my ability to speak both English and Spanish as one of my greatest strengths. It fills me with pride and has helped me build closer relationships with family and friends. As I grow, I realize how lucky I am that my parents emphasized the importance of being bilingual from a young age. They gave me the tools to succeed in both my personal and professional life. Para mi mamá y papá, gracias por siempre asegurarse que tendría esta herramienta que valoro tanto ahora siendo grande. No solamente gracias a ellos, pero gracias a toda mi familia en Puerto Rico. Los quiero mucho. Thank you, Señora Mancia, for being such an amazing teacher, helping me explore my culture, and lastly, always being there for me whenever I need. Thank you to Mr. Meyer for giving me the opportunity to represent Silver Valley High School and speak to you all today. To all my fellow students receiving this award, I would like to congratulate you and wish you all nothing but success. I hope you all find a place in this world where you can use this gift I'm sure you worked so hard to attain. With that being said, si alguna vez te has preguntado si vale la pena aprender otro idioma, la respuesta es sí, y siempre será que sí. For those of you who might not have understood what I just said, if you have ever asked yourself if it's worth it to learn that other language, the answer is yes, and it will forever be yes. Thank you.